Hello friends, today we are starting our fluid mechanics 2 practicals. Our first practical, the name of first practical is to find out the coefficient of drag and coefficient of lift. Okay, means we are going to find out the lift and drag force on airfoil object and non-airfoil object. Okay, so for that we require wind tunnel. So I will explain the wind tunnel. This is the machine called as wind tunnel. Okay, so in that first part is called as conversion part. Okay, the first part is called as conversion part. Then this middle part is called as object keeping part. Okay, here we are placing our objects, means airfoil object or non-airfoil object we are going to place here with the help of C bracket. Okay, I will show that how to place the objects. Okay, right now. Then this part is called as divergent part. Okay, through this we are sucking the air, means air is coming from this part. Okay, this way. From this part, air is sucked with the help of motor, which is placed on the conversion part. Okay, so this is the conversion part, and here is the motor. 5 HP motor is placed here, and here is the fan arrangement, belt and fan arrangement. With this help of this fan, we are sucking the air. Okay. So the direction of air is from divergent part to conversion part. Means the divergent from that side, air will be sucked with the help of this fan. Okay, so the direction of wind will be divergent to conversion part. Okay, so these are so one more part is required. So this instrument is called as anemometer, and with the help of this anemometer we are going to measure the wind velocity. So this is called as anemometer. Okay, here it is the button, start button. Okay, if you press this button, it will start, and if you place this instrument into the wind tunnel, we are going to measure the wind velocity of the air. Okay. So this is non-airfoil object. This is called as sphere. Okay, we are going to measure the drag and lift force on this sphere, and this is the airfoil object. We are going to measure the lift and drag force on the airfoil object also. Okay, so we are going to measure lift and drag force on non-airfoil object, that is sphere, and this is airfoil object. Okay, on this also we are going to measure the lift and drag force. So this is the machine. So this is the machine, okay, on which we are going to measure the lift in. This is the start button, this is the stop button. Okay, here if we start the machine, we are going to get the reading lift in kg and drag in kg. Okay, so this is the machine from which we are going to get the readings. Okay. I have already explained regarding the parts of the wind tunnel. Okay, so I have placed here airfoil object with the help of C bracket. Okay, you may be seeing this one. Airfoil object. Okay, I have placed this with the help of C bracket. We have bolt arrangement. We can easily place that object into the object placing place. Okay, then with the help of this wind tunnel, we are going to take the reading. Okay, now I am going to start this machine by pressing this one. Here is the button by which we can control the speed of wind. Okay, like a regulator, we can control the speed of wind. If I increase this one, the wind speed will be increased. Okay, and we are getting here reading of lift in kg and lift in drag. Okay, so for airfoil object, it is but obvious that we should get more value of lift and less value of drag. Okay, so here we can measure the wind velocity with the help of this anemometer. Here we are getting the speed of wind. Okay, that is 3.2 meter per second. If we increase that regulator button, we can increase the speed of wind. Okay, I have placed this anemometer into the in this instrument. We have already taken the reading on this wind tunnel. Okay, that is nothing but F actual. F actual means a direct drag force we are getting from the machine. Okay, and our aim is to calculate the coefficient of drag, and that is nothing but F actual divided by F theoretical. Just a moment, I will show you on the board. So this is our aim to calculate the coefficient of drag. And that is equal to F actual means actual drag whatever we are getting from the machine. Okay, and F theoretical means we are calculating the drag with the help of the standard formula. And the standard formula is what? F theoretical is equal to what? 1/2 U square into A into rho. Okay, so I will tell you one by one this term. U is nothing but wind velocity, which is going to be calculated with the help of anemometer. Okay, then A is the area, projected area on which air is striking. Okay, so this is the projected area A, which is in the meter square. Then rho is the wind density, and that is 1.15 kg per meter cube. Okay, so by using these values we can calculate F theoretical, and then by using this formula means F actual means whatever drag we have received from that machine divided by F theoretical. Okay, so this is nothing but coefficient of drag, and same we are going to calculate the coefficient of lift. Again we are getting same lift means actual lift on the machine. Okay, the reading, and then divided by lift theoretical. Lift theoretical is again same formula, just is equal to 1/2 U. U is nothing but again wind velocity, A is the projected area, and rho is the density of the wind. So this is our aim to calculate the coefficient of drag and coefficient of lift. Okay, that's all.